Students who are deaf and visually impaired may have to unenroll from the Florida School of Deaf and Blind if they want an online learning option. School staff tells us there are options in their reopening plan, but many parents don't feel like they're really being given a choice at all. Renata DiGregorio asked if other school districts are prepared for more students with special needs.
Parents at the Florida School for the Deaf and the Blind feel they weren't given a choice but to unenroll their children because there's no virtual option for the school. The school's president of the Deaf Alumni Association also fears for her husband, who's a teacher there. Jacqueline Lally's husband is a high school science teacher at FSDB who's recently had multiple surgeries. Going back to the classroom does not feel safe to her. "It will only take one person to infect my husband," she writes. More than 550 students from across Florida go to the school, transporting children from coronavirus hotspots in the state that is the epicenter concerns Jacqueline and some parents.
Florida's considered an epicenter. Now they decide to resume in classroom training. It just doesn't make any sense.
We asked multiple school districts if they're prepared to take on students who are both deaf and blind for virtual learning for students who unenroll at FSDB. At the statewide Florida Virtual School, the communications manager says they've worked with FSDB for several years. Their exceptional student education staff can discuss individual needs with families. In Duval and Clay, they were still looking into the question. In St. Johns County, students have to apply and be accepted to the virtual school, and that application deadline is midnight Friday.
If I wanted to mainstream my child, then I would have done that a long time ago. My choice is for my son to receive an education through FSDB.
I'm Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.